Rutgers-Camden welcomes you to this celebration of the class of 2014. Today is a special day for everyone in this theater. Rutgers-Camden salutes our graduating students and their families. Please join us in making this an enjoyable day by limiting your cell phone use, remaining seated during the ceremony, and being respectful of one another. Again, congratulations to the Rutgers-Camden class of 2014.
Okay. So let's put Thomas Thomas. Ready? Thomas Thomas.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right. Please rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there, still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon. My name is Wendell Pritchett, and as Chancellor of Rutgers University in Camden, I welcome you to our first Commencement and Honors Convocation. Yay! Our first. You can applaud for that. Celebrating the achievements of the class of 2014. This afternoon, we will applaud the remarkable accomplishments of this graduating class, and I have to tell you, they are truly impressive. At every level, baccalaureate, graduate, doctoral, Rutgers-Camden students logged per capita more awards and honors than I have seen during the past 5 years. They excel in creating original research. They make an enduring impact in our communities through their civic engagement work, and they earn the highest honors for their exemplary scholarly activities. The class of 2014 is entering the world as a force to be reckoned with. They are characterized by action and creativity, by passion and commitment, and by insight and knowledge. Rutgers-Camden is proud of these new graduates, and I'm sure that all of you in the audience share those sentiments. So please join me in a round of applause for the members of the class of 2014. During this ceremony, we will also present an honorary Doctor of Science degree to Dr. Jeffrey Brenner, a physician here in Camden, whose work is advising the national discussion about public health care. Dr. Brenner will deliver this afternoon's keynote address. We will also salute members of Rutgers-Camden faculty for their proficiency in teaching and service, and we will honor members of our local community for their work in helping Rutgers engage in civic learning opportunities for our students. I am joined here on our stage by Camden Mayor Dana Redd, herself a graduate of Rutgers-Camden School of Business and Vice Chair of the Rutgers-Camden Board of Directors. Welcome, Mayor. We are also joined by members of the Rutgers Boards of Governors and Trustees, as well as the Rutgers-Camden Board of Directors. Various members of the Rutgers-Camden leadership team, including our academic deans, are seated here along with our members, the members of our faculty. Please let's all welcome them also. And I am also pleased to welcome to our proceedings a true friend of the Camden campus, our President, Robert Barchi. President Barchi recently released a visionary strategic plan for Rutgers, which includes many opportunities for our campus to thrive during the coming years. It is my pleasure to welcome President Barchi to our convocation and to ask him to offer a few comments. President Barchi.
Thank you, Wendell. I have to tell you, it is a special privilege and pleasure for me to be down here with Chancellor Pritchett and all of you to celebrate this wonderful day in this city and this Rutgers University in Camden. I'm delighted to be here. And I must say, this is a commencement for Chancellor Pritchett as well. So I think right now, I need to lead you in a round of applause for the outstanding job he has done with everyone who's come through here in this institution over these past years, especially the trying past 2 or 3. Wendell. Well, I bring you greetings from the Board of Governors and Board of Trustees of Rutgers and from the 65,000 students and 25,000 alumni, staff and faculty who are the community of scholars of which you are members. This is such an important part of our community of scholars, and you understand, I'm sure, that we're all here behind you. My congratulations to the graduating class today for coming to this point, for all that it's taken and all the work you've done. And my congratulations to your parents and friends and partners and siblings who are out there for all that they've done to make it possible for you to reach this particular point in your career. Now, I know you have a lot of things on the agenda today, and I'm not going to make my comments long, but there are 2 points that I'd like to leave you with before I take my leave. The first is this. In a few moments, today or tomorrow, you will be coming up across a stage and receiving a diploma from Rutgers University-Camden, one of the oldest universities in this United States, signifying that you have completed a course of education and completed the requirements for that course. When you leave this stage, you'll have something besides a diploma. You will also become alumni of Rutgers. You will join that family of 450,000 living alumni, probably more than half of which live within 100 miles of this location. Alumni that include the heads of major corporations, leadership in many of our fine public cities and public administrations, academics, philanthropists, and leaders in all of our areas in the community. Be participants. Be members of that alumni community. Reach out there, take advantage of the networks you have, and as you progress, reach behind you and be part of that network for the next group of students who's going to come up. Because it really is that living extension of our academic community of scholars here in the alumni that makes Rutgers such an incredibly powerful institution. The second thing I want you to think about today is what we're doing today. This is a commencement. It's a commencement. That means it's a beginning. We are commencing something. We are not ending something. Yes, you're ending your time here for a degree, but you are commencing on your own journeys. You are starting on your own quest with your own challenges and your own joys and sorrows along the way that will be yours personally. And I have to tell you that we on the stage, as your faculty, know that you have worked hard to get where you are now, but we believe that you have yet to work your hardest. And we know that you have met the challenges that we've laid before you, but we understand that the hardest challenges probably still lie ahead of you. But here's something else that we know. We know and we believe that you are superbly well prepared to meet those challenges. We believe that you will meet them. We believe that you will change the world. You will affect your fellow man, and you will succeed. So I wish you good luck and Godspeed, and I can't wait to see what you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Barchi, for those inspirational words. So one of the most prestigious honors any university can bestow is an honorary degree, a degree which is conferred honoris causa, or for the sake of honor. Through this public action, Rutgers acknowledges individuals whose exceptional achievements support the ideals of the university and serve as an example for our students, alumni, and society. I am pleased to introduce the distinguished individual who will receive an honorary degree this year. A detailed accounting of his accomplishments can be found in your commencement program. Our candidate is Dr. Jeffrey Brenner, a national leader in the development of networks to promote community health. It gives me great pleasure to invite Dr. Brenner to join me at the podium to receive an honorary Doctor of Science degree. Dr. Brenner, would you please join me? Okay, very good. All right. So, oh, you're supposed to stand on this side. Gotta do it right, Jeff. All right. Dr. Brenner, after completing your medical residency in Seattle, you made the decision to return to New Jersey to apply your healing skills on behalf of the families of Camden. In doing so, you confronted challenges to the everyday wellness of children and adults, and you recognized the profound impact of those challenges upon the vitality of our neighborhoods. You understood the interconnected relationship between those neighborhoods and the entire city, and between Camden and the Delaware Valley. Your passion for improving public health was sparked by your innate belief in the basic human dignity of all people, and has since been fueled and sustained by the power of data. To date, you have spent your career creating networks that expedite the healing of citizens and create policies to promote healthier communities. Through your research and your vision, healthcare providers in the city of Camden share patient data and crystallize health patterns that also help to combat criminal activity. In a critical moment of citizenship and compassion, you raced to provide aid to a young man who was shot on the streets of our city. Your extraordinary efforts could not save him, but they provided some measure of comfort. The Rutgers community remains in your debt for your selfless reaction to this tragedy, which claimed the life of one of our students in 2001. As the founder of the Camden Coalition of Healthcare Providers, you have united doctors in community-based private practices, frontline hospital staff, and social workers across the city to participate in a strategy of comprehensive preventative and primary care. You designed a system that delivers daily information about hospitalizations to the coalition and members of the care management teams. Each team includes a registered nurse, 1 or 2 licensed practical nurses, a health coach, and a social worker to support and help coordinate care for patients with complex medical and often social issues. Your model of cooperative care is acknowledged and respected as an important contribution to the national conversation on healthcare reform. Thanks to you, communities across our country now are identifying and connecting with high-risk patients, earning their trust, offering access to clinical services, heading off medical complications before they occur, addressing social needs before they become medical problems, thereby reducing repeated emergency room visits and lowering healthcare costs. Your work with the Cooper Health System and Cooper Medical School of Rowan University builds a living legacy of healthy patients and future caregivers. In 2013, you rightfully received one of the highest honors in our nation when you were named a recipient of the prestigious MacArthur Fellowship, known as the Genius Grant, for your work to improve urban healthcare. Your life's work ensures that all families who live in urban, underserved communities receive high-quality, culturally competent, and personalized family health care. Jeffrey Brenner, now therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the boards of governors and trustees of Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey, I am pleased to confer upon you, honoris causa, the degree of Doctor of Science with all rights, responsibilities, privileges, immunities appertaining thereunto, and in token whereof I present you with this diploma and direct that you be vested in the hood emblematic of the degree.
Thank you so much for the chance to join all of you today, and thank you to Rutgers for this honor. I deeply appreciate it. Graduates, family members, friends, faculty, and administrators, I'm honored to be here today to give a commencement address for the graduating class of 2014. You've worked so hard to get to this point, and I'm here to congratulate you as you move on to your next steps in life. My goal today is to challenge you to think about the future of our region and your role as leaders in the region. You've received the gift of an education, and with that gift comes important civic responsibilities. Today I'd like to have a conversation with you about race and class in our region. These are hard subjects to talk about in America. I was raised not far from here in Gloucester Township and attended Triton High School. My mother was a real estate agent, which is a little like being a fisherman. Life in our house was full of stories about the next big fish, the fish that got away, and the fish on the hook. Selling real estate is feast or famine, with great highs riding on the next deal and deep lows when the deal falls through. I remember quite vividly when she came home complaining about a potential listing, a homeowner who wanted my mom to sell his house. That's how you make money, getting people to let you sell their homes or helping buyers who want to buy a home. She was tied up in knots. The owner had told her he'd only list with her if she agreed not to sell his house to a Black or Hispanic person. Knowing that this was illegal, she explained the law and refused to take the listing under these conditions. It wasn't the first or the last time. It was South Jersey in the 1980s. My grammar school, Chew School, didn't have a single African American or Latino student. My middle school, Glen Landing, and my high school, Trenton and Runnymede, had only a few minorities. These were not accidents, but intentional segregation. In the early part of the 1900s, it was legal to have language in property deeds restricting the sale of property to minorities. Asians, Jews, Hispanics, and Blacks were blocked from buying homes all over the country until the Supreme Court struck down racial covenants in property deeds. Later, it became hard to get a mortgage or homeowner's insurance when entire neighborhoods were declared undesirable by the federal government through redlining because they had too many minorities. When I graduated high school, I swore I'd never come back to this region. I set off for college, medical school, and eventually residency in Seattle, Washington. I looked back at my childhood in South Jersey with positive memories, but they were overshadowed by the backwards attitudes about race, gender, class, and sexual orientation in our region. Each year in Seattle, thousands of young people showed up in June after graduating college. Known for its beauty and its progressive politics, the city was booming. There were high-tech jobs everywhere, and I had a front row seat to what it looks like when a city is succeeding. Upon finishing residency, I decided to move back east to be closer to family. My professional plan was to work and live in an underserved community, and I was lucky enough to get a job with Cooper Hospital. I moved from downtown Seattle in a summer to downtown Camden. I was unemployed for the first few months waiting for my medical license to be processed, and I wandered around the city of Camden and spent time in the Historical Society. As I looked at the abandoned homes and the broken streets, it felt like I had walked into a family kitchen where a terrible fight had happened with smashed dishes lying everywhere, but no one was talking about what had really happened. The explanations didn't seem to explain the level of devastation in Camden. They burned the city down. It was the riots. The jobs went overseas. Or it was the political machine. How could such a beautiful, wealthy city that made phonographs, ships, records, radios, televisions, and soup become such a basket case? It felt like a family feud had happened as ethnic groups retreated angrily to their own enclaves. Italians moved to Belmar, the Irish to Runnymede, the Jews to Cherry Hill, and African Americans to Lawnside and Sicklerville. Beneath the broken dishes was an angry and simmering discontent as each group rewrote their narrative for the region. And each group had their own story to tell about their own exodus from Camden. My favorite story about the city of Camden and our region in its good days is the story of Eldridge Johnson. He was a young machinist, not much older than all of you, who figured out how to mass-produce gramophones, records, and eventually that turned into RCA, where they mass-produced radios and televisions in Camden. Camden was at the cutting edge of new technologies in the era of recorded sound, radio, and television. Camden was a wealthy, high-tech city, not unlike Seattle, where I had lived. But capitalism can create and destroy very quickly. Our region was once wealthy and powerful. Immigrants moved here. Presidents visited here seeking our votes and support. The world bought our inventions, and the country fought on the ships that we made. Camden could have become the 25th poorest city in the country, or the 50th poorest city in the country. It didn't need to become the poorest. It once led our region in job creation, innovation, culture, transportation, and commerce. I believe it was a failure of leadership and a failure of imagination that destroyed Camden. Leaders in our region didn't rise to the challenge of race and class, and the region broke apart. Our region will never realize its potential with America's poorest and saddest city in the middle of it. The city and its residents don't need charity, but an honest and forthright discussion about race, class, and segregation in our region. In 2009, the New Jersey Department of Health statistics across all of Camden County showed that the average age of death for whites is 76, for African Americans, it's 65 years old, and for Latinos, it's 56 years old. For whites, the difference in life expectancy is 83 years old in Haddonfield and 72 years old in Gloucester Township, where I grew up. That's a 20-year difference based on race and a 10-year difference based on class. Segregation by race or class has consequences. This is life and death stuff. Researchers are learning that lives are shortened by stress. Stress in Camden comes from having a corrupt police department, failing schools, polluted air and water, unsafe streets, and healthcare that's difficult to access. Stress in Gloucester Township comes from a collapse of the middle class, the export of jobs, and the rising costs of healthcare and college. Stress makes you age more quickly. We've all seen what happens when a friend or family member goes through hard times. They look older on the outside. Inside, their bodies age more quickly as well. Our municipalities in New Jersey are a legal form of segregation, where you can wall yourself off from families of different race or class. This segregation is hurting all of us. We have a different municipality for every 3 traffic lights. We have 2 of the smallest municipalities in the world in Camden County. The borough of Tavistock near Haddonfield has 5 residents, and the borough of Pine Valley near Clementon has 12 residents. Both municipalities are actually golf clubs, and the country clubs where the town council meets. Both have elected mayors. Our municipalities have used zoning law to exclude people of different classes or races. It's not an accident that Haddonfield is 94% white and Camden City is 4% white. Despite a decision by the New Jersey Supreme Court called the Mount Laurel decision, communities continued to buy their way out of having a fair share of low or moderate income housing, paying communities like Camden to take their share. Segregation, legal or not, is still segregation. We have choices about what our region is going to look like going forward. Together, we can rewrite the story of our region. We can reimagine a different region and break down the walls that separate us. We can heal the trauma that the breakup of Camden caused. Our future depends on innovation. New jobs depend on innovation. Innovative regions don't have America's poor city in the middle of them. Innovative regions don't have municipalities with 5 people living in them. Innovative regions don't have a school district, police department, fire district, and mayor every 3 blocks. Innovative regions don't embrace segregation, they fight against it. We have choices about our tax dollars. We can continue to be one of the highest taxed, most segregated, most suburban states in the country, or we can rebuild our cities and break down our walls. Our region is capable of great things like Cooper River Park and the Patco train network. Even the idea of the Ben Franklin Bridge came from our region. The closure of the Camden City Police Department and the opening of the Camden Metro Division of the Camden County Police Department is one of the most important urban and regional innovations in the country, thanks to our mayor. It has saved countless lives, it's saved your tax dollars, and it's made us all safer in the region. So your generation has a chance to write a new story for our region. You will have many choices to make in your personal life and your professional life. You can run for office, you can serve on boards, and you can use your voice for a new vision for our region. We can work together to tell the stories of what really happened before that generation dies off. The city burned down because another generation couldn't figure out how to get along. Your generation can change that story, and many of you already are. The city of Camden made our region great, and we can choose to return it to greatness. So let me close by wishing all of you, all of the graduates today, best of luck in your next steps in life. I wish you great success in life. You are now, with your diploma, children of the Enlightenment, and you have been lucky enough to receive an education. And I believe with that education, I hope you will be a voice for the future of our region and stand up against intolerance. Thank you for the opportunity to speak today.
Thank you, Dr. Brenner, for those really thoughtful remarks. Really greatly appreciate it. So we will now begin to detail the many honors earned by you, the Rutgers-Camden class of 2014. And to start that, I wanted to invite Dr. Timothy Martin, Associate Professor of English and Director of the Honors College, who will read the honors for the Faculty of Arts and Sciences.
The Warren I. Sussman Award for Excellence in Teaching is presented to Rajiv Gandhi. The Board of Trustees Research Fellowship is presented to Nir Yacobi. The Board of Trustees Research Fellowship is also presented to Mark Zaki. The Chancellor's Award for Teaching Excellence is given to Sunil Shende. The Edward J. Blaustein Community Service Award is given to Amy Mallon. The Rutgers University-Camden Alumni Association Outstanding Senior Award is given to Prathan Sharma. The Rutgers University-Camden Alumni Association Outstanding Senior Award is also given to Victoria Widener. Victoria Widener is also the recipient of 3 other awards: the Margaret Marsh Undergraduate Research Award, the John Giannotti Award in Fine Arts, and the Stedman Art Student Award, Honorable Mention. The Rutgers-Camden Alumni Association Outstanding Adult Senior Award is given to Joshua Piccoli. The Rutgers University-Camden Alumni Association Outstanding Adult Senior Award is given to Rochelle Rankin. The Rutgers-Camden Alumni Association Writing Award is presented to John Henry Scott. The Tomasa A. Borda Memorial Award is presented to Joseph Aletta. The James M. Gaffney Memorial Award is given to Michael O'Hanlon. The Rory Cal Maradona Award is given to Brandon Labrie. Brandon Labrie is also the winner of 2 other awards, the George Masterson Award in Sociology and the Women's and Gender Study Award. The Athenaeum Honor Society Award is presented to Taylor Cates. Taylor Cates is also the winner of the George Masterman Award in Criminal Justice. The Faculty Award is presented to Gina Black. Gina Black is also the winner of the English Department Prize. Do you have a card? Okay. Find your spot. It's okay. The Honors College Award is presented to Ilse Garcia Romero. Okay. Circling back to one word I skipped. The Joanne Maurer Endowed Prize in Teaching Excellence, given in honor of Marie Cornelia, Christina Doherty, and Robert Ryan, is given to Joseph V. Martin. Sorry, Joe. Okay, do you have a card? The Honors College Award is also given to Jeffrey Holtaway. The Dean's Undergraduate Research Prize is given to Brian Brubach. Brian Brubach is also the winner of the Computer Science Academic Achievement Award. Go ahead. The Dean's Undergraduate Research Prize is presented to Scott Davis. Scott Davis is also the winner of the Gerald S. Weissman Memorial Prize in Biology. The Margaret Marsh Undergraduate Research Award is given to Muhammad Ali Khan. The Margaret Marsh Undergraduate Research Award is also given to Tamika Ono Knight. The Margaret Marsh Undergraduate Research Award is given to Nurey Sarieddin. The Margaret Marsh Undergraduate Research Award is given to Alessio Russamano. The Margaret Marsh Undergraduate Research Award is also given to Shelby Tucker. The Drs. Owen and Ronald Rahman Award is given to Asma Husseinzad. The Drs. Owen and Ronald Rahman Award is also given to Marissa Iono. The Drs. Owen and Ronald Rahman Award is given to Jocelyn Wardlow. The Gerald S. Weissman Memorial Prize in Biology is presented to Lila Jean-Baptiste. The American Chemical Society Award, Philadelphia section, is given to Sean Taylor. The Analytical Division of American Chemical Society Award is given to Eric Howell. The Childhood Studies Outstanding Graduating Senior Award is presented to Yvonne Pulliam. The Economics Department Award is given to Kimberly Grayson. The Economics Department Award is also given to Winston Jordan. The Economics Department Award is also given to Zanib Khan. The Economics Department Award is given to Anthony Lugo. The Economics Department Award is also given to Lisa Wilmer. The Betty Harris Jones English Department Award is presented to Adam Sheridan. The Fine Arts Service Award is given to Brian Crothers. The William M. Hoffman Jr. Award for Excellence in Drawing and Painting is given to Gregory Gibson. The Stedman Art Student Award is presented to Jennifer Jackamack. The Mary Jane Kelleher Will Memorial Prize in Visual Arts is given to Brandon Borelli. The Mary Jane Kelleher Will Memorial Prize in Visual Arts is also given to Athena Markakis. The Edita Kuchapa Award in Graphic Design is presented to Teresa Scafidi. The GD Loft Design and Service Award is presented to Chelsea Burrows. The Envisioneer Award in Graphic Design is given to Ryan Brennan. The Michelle Muncy Academic Excellence Award in French is given to Patrick Gallagly. The Michelle Muncy Academic Excellence Award in Spanish is given to Yelitza Checo. The Michelle Muncy Academic Excellence Award in Spanish is also given to Brian Everett. The Michelle Muncy Academic Award for Excellence in Spanish is also given to Kaylee Metzger. The Edward McNall Burns Memorial Award is presented to Joanne Zielman. The History Department Award is given to Clara Green. The National Society of Colonial Dames in the State of New Jersey Award is given to Matthew Trowbridge. The Career Motivation Award in Mathematics is given to Azka Ahmed. The Mathematical Sciences Scholarship Award is presented to Scott Kiskadden. The Howard Morris Stuckert Memorial Award is presented to Jacqueline Flamini. The Robert D. Packard Memorial Award is given to Jasmine Robinson. The Jack Marvin Weiner Memorial Award is given to Brandon Almeida. The Jack Marvin Weiner Memorial Award is also given to Howard Robertson. Is it Solnier? Okay. The Jacob Abraham and Mildred Amelia Barron Fund Award is given to Jessica Solnier. The Charles Caden Memorial Award for Psychology is given to Nicole Matsuk. The Psychology Department Award is presented to Kristen Fizzer. The Psychology Department Award is also given to Christopher Millane. The Psychology Department Award is also given to Morgan Rubio. The Psychology Department Award for Public Service is presented to John Chillum. The Psychology Department Achievement in Research Award is given to Ryan Bednarik. The Psychology Department Achievement in Research Award is also given to Autumn Nanasi. The Dean's Recognition Award for Excellence in Baccalaureate Social Work Education is presented to Cheryl Waters. The Brian C. Wright Social Work Award is given to Kristen Morrison. The Nancy Higginson Dorr Award is given to Caroline Buchanan. The Alumni Association Graduate School Academic Achievement Award is presented to Matthew Nipelko. The James L. Sanderson Graduate Award is given to Travis Dubose.
Thank you, Dr. Martin. We will now celebrate a few of the many honors bestowed upon the faculty and students of the School of Business. Dr. Carol Kaufman-Scarborough, Professor in Marketing, will read the honors.
Thank you, Wendell. Good afternoon, class of 2014, families, friends, and colleagues. The School of Business is honored to recognize the outstanding achievement of our faculty and our students. Our faculty have received a number of honors for their teaching skills this year. First, Dr. Julie Ruth, Professor of Marketing, received the Warren I. Sussman Excellence in Teaching, one of our Rutgers' highest honors for teaching. Next, Dr. Brian Mascarinas, Professor of Management, received the Lindback Foundation Award for Distinguished Teaching. And next, Dr. Rakesh Samparia, Professor of Management and Associate Dean for Graduate Studies, received the Chancellor's Award for Teaching Excellence. Our next recognition goes to 2 undergraduate students with multiple honors. First, Maria Sekiris is being recognized today for the following achievements: being named the Rutgers University-Camden Alumni Association Outstanding Female Senior, a member of the New Jersey Collegiate Business Administration Association Honor Society, which is comprised of the top 1% of all undergraduate business students in the state of New Jersey, and a member of the Business Leader Development Program. Congratulations, Maria. Next, Jason Michael Tallarico is being recognized today for the following achievements: a member of the New Jersey Collegiate Business Administration Association Honor Society, which is comprised of the top 1% of all undergraduate business students in the state of New Jersey, and a member of the Business Leader Development Program. Congratulations, Jason. The next recognition goes to Brandon Quiles, this year's recipient of the Rutgers University-Camden Alumni Association Outstanding Male Senior Award. Congratulations, Brandon. Welcome. The next group of students to be recognized are this year's inductees into the New Jersey Collegiate Business Administration Association Honor Society, comprised of the top 1% of all undergraduate business students in the state of New Jersey. Our first honoree is Courtney A. Greenholsch. Our next inductee is Ryan Clowder. Congratulations. Our next inductee is Tamara N. Moffitt. Our next inductee is Anthony Thomas Princiata. And finally, our final inductee, Richard Michael Cherer. Congratulations all. We would now like to recognize our undergraduate students who successfully completed the Business Leader Development Program. Join me in honoring the first, Brian Benjamin Barco. Our next is Sierra Rose Canova. Also completing Business Leader Development is Thomas Francis Majuka Egan. Additionally, please join me in congratulating Christopher J. Perry. You're welcome. And finally, let me conclude in recognizing Stephanie A. Stradling. Congratulations all. Lastly, the School of Business would also like to recognize this year's members of the following School of Business Honor Societies. We're asking that each group stand at your seats when your society is called. Audience members, please hold your applause until all students are standing. Our first group to be recognized is Beta Alpha Psi Kappa Gamma Chapter, the Academic Honor Society for Accounting and Finance. Please rise. Thank you. And remain standing. Our second group is Beta Gamma Sigma, the Academic Honor Society for Business. Those members, please rise and remain standing. Thank you. And finally, Mu Kappa Tau, the Academic Honor Society for Marketing. Congratulations to all these students. They're inducted into these societies. And congratulations to all the students honored here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kaufman-Scarborough. I'd like to invite John Oberdiek, Vice Dean of the School of Law, but he's already there to the podium to read the honors for our law school.
Thank you, Wendell. Class of 2014, welcome. It's my honor first to present the Chancellor's Award for Teaching Excellence to Professor Carol Wallinger. The Chief Justice Richard J. Hughes Award goes to John P. Marshall. The Herman J. Finn Legal Ethics Award goes to Ashley E. Edwards. The International Academy of Trial Lawyers Student Advocacy Award goes to Jeremy I. Reich. The Philadelphia Trial Lawyers Association James J. Mandarino Award for Trial Advocacy goes to Aaron P. Campbell. The Clinical Legal Education Association Award goes to Scott J. Gershman. The first of 5 American Law Institute Continuing Legal Education Scholarship and Leadership Awards is presented to Mara Burke, who is also receiving the Deborah Michael Richards Award for Family Law. The second ALI CLE award is presented to Samantha R. Gross, who is also receiving the American Bar Association and Bureau of National Affairs for Health Law Award and the New Jersey Fellows of the American College of Trust and Estate Counsel Award. The third ALI CLE award is presented to Ann E. Hoover, who is also receiving the Reed Smith Clinical Excellence Award and a first-year writing award. The fourth ALI CLE award is presented to Maureen L. Ingersoll, who is also receiving the Herb and Tricia Hinkle Award for commitment to educating Camden youth about law. And the fifth ALI CLE award is presented to Alexandra N. Vidala. The remaining two Reed Smith Clinical Excellence Awards are presented to Heather M. Lowney and to Kimberly A. Greenfield. The first Richard L. Barber Jr. Memorial Award is presented to Alexander C. Meck, who is also receiving a first-year writing award. The second Richard L. Barber Jr. Memorial Award is presented to Benjamin A. Nadell, who is likewise receiving a first-year writing award. The Helen Levine Cohen Award goes to Jessica E. Losing. The Federal Prisoner Reentry Project Award goes to Jacqueline D. DeRubo. The American Bar Association and Bureau of National Affairs Intellectual Property Award is presented to Amir P. Godarzi Pana. The other American Association and American Bar Association and Bureau of National Affairs Intellectual Property Award is presented to Brian R. Sahensky. The American Bar Association and Bureau of National Affairs Labor and Employment Law Award is presented to Evely R. Crespo, who is also receiving the Class of 1995 Graduation Award. An additional American Bar Association and Bureau of National Affairs for Health Law Award is presented to Brittany A. Verga. The American Bankruptcy Institute Medal of Excellence is presented to Michael T. Papandrea. The Leonard Zach Award for Academic Achievement is presented to Michelle L. Ringel. The Don F. Diggy Esquire Memorial Award is presented to Courtney A. Munnings. The American Academy of Matrimonial Lawyers New Jersey Chapter Award is presented to Linda M. Payne. The Lisa and Colin Pimentel Memorial Award goes to Rebecca R. Galosin. The Dr. Mauro R. Sondal Memorial Award for Excellence in International Commercial Law goes to Diane M. Camacho. The other Dr. Mauro R. Sondal Memorial Award for Excellence in International Commercial Law goes to Peter Y. Fu. The two remaining New Jersey Fellows of the American College of Trust and Estate Council Awards go to Brian M. Block and Shlomo Z. Citrin. The American Bar Association Land Use Law Award is presented to Jessica L. Meller, who is also receiving a first-year writing award. The Nicholas and Kathleen Telvacchia Land Use and Real Estate Development Award goes to Sean P. Robinson. The first Neil Wise Environmental Award is presented to Amanda N. Follett, who is also receiving the McCracken Award in Tax Law and a first-year writing award. And the second Neil Wise Environmental Award goes to Hannah G. Leone. The first Albert P. Blaustein Memorial Award for the Rutgers Journal of Law and Public Policy goes to Daniel L. Feldman. The second for the Journal of Law and Religion goes to Aaron A. Shaleski. And the third Albert P. Blaustein Memorial Award for the Rutgers Law Journal goes to Kevin R. Miller. The Achievement Award in Legal Writing goes to Kiara K. Hahn. The Blaine E. Capehart Award for Legal Writing Excellence goes to Jordan S. Hollander. The award for scholarly and practical excellence in writing goes to Justin A. Corbalis. The other first-year writing award goes to Daniel J. DeFiglio, as well as Joanna H. Farber, Sean P. Vistas, Cameron Carl, Aaron A. Mitchell, and Meha H. Siam, who is also receiving the Herb and Tricia Hinkle Award for commitment to educating Camden youth about law. The Class of 1991 Graduation Award goes to Aisha Ames, and the other Class of 1991 Graduation Award goes to Alexandra S. Jacobs. The Rory Cal Maradona Award goes to Benjamin Foster. The Veterans Service Award goes to William D. Brown. The Rutgers Domestic Violence Pro Bono Project Outstanding Service Award goes to Kathleen B. Kelleher and Milagros L. Vasquez. The first of two recipients of the David Delagenos Memorial Award goes to Ricardo J. Marenko. The second recipient of the David Delagenos Memorial Award goes to Charles A. Prescott. The Horace Wu and Kate King Wu Pro Bono Award goes to Lauren E. Crone. The Maureen Murphy Aguilar Award goes to Chintan A. Desai. The other Maureen Murphy Aguilar Award goes to Victoria A. Gonzalez. Now, we have various pro bono awards. The Pro Bono Publico Awards for significant service. They are presented to students who have made a significant volunteer commitment to one or more of the Rutgers-Camden Pro Bono program projects, or have served through local, regional, or national public interest legal organizations. They have volunteered at least 50 hours for these projects, including at least 10 hours during their final year of law school. Winners of the Dean's Pro Bono Publico Award for exceptional service have volunteered at least 100 hours. Will the following graduates please stand? The Dean's Pro Bono Publico Award for at least 100 hours of service go to Monil D. Amin, Andre R. Arujo, Mara Burke, Jacqueline R. Cooper, Jean C. Del Pino, Chintan A. Desai, Jacqueline D. DeRubo, Ashley E. Edwards, Amanda N. Follett, Samantha R. Gross, Nicholas F. Hung, Maureen L. Ingersoll, Ragnar Yeager, Naveed Karbasyun, Kathleen B. Kelleher, Lauren E. Crone, Stephen L. Rabb, Sean E. Rose, Meha H. Siam, and Lindsay Thomas. Thank you. The Pro Bono Publico Award for at least 50 hours of service. Will the following graduates please stand? Lauren Alfaro, John P. Amenhauser, Jonathan I. Amira, Brian M. Block, Stephen J. Brody, Sean M. Buttery, Diane M. Camacho, Kyo Marie Sapace, Adriana F. Exler, Joanna H. Farber, J. L. Feitschans, Daniel L. Feldman, Rebecca R. Galozin, Kiara K. Hahn, Jordan S. Hollander, Abigail R. Holmes, Ann E. Hoover, Gina D. Imperato, Lauren Martinez, Timothy M. McCarthy, Rebecca Aiden O'Neill, Lindsay T. Peck, Philip A. Portantino, Kashi R. Rappaport, Nicholas G. Rotsides, Rachel L. Savicki, Marco M. Shockey, Corey C. Sadelsky, Corey P. Stevenson, Milagros L. Vasquez. Marshall Brennan Constitutional Literacy Project is supported by funding from a scholarship foundation named for Michael Young, an outstanding Rutgers-Camden law student who died shortly before his graduation in 2004, and it enlists law students in an effort to increase civic literacy and participation in American democracy. Will the graduating Marshall Brennan Fellows and Michael Young Scholars, whose names are listed in the program, please stand? Thank you. The Eagleton Institute of Politics and the Eagleton Fellowships in Politics and Government offers 3 competitive interdisciplinary fellowships that provide select Rutgers graduate students the opportunity to further their understanding of the practice of politics and public affairs and to connect their knowledge to their chosen field of study. Will the graduating Eagleton Fellows, whose names are listed in the program, please rise? The Mary Philbrook Student Public Interest Award, presented since 1999, recognizes students for exceptional contributions to the public interest during their years in law school. The qualities recognized by the Student Public Interest Awards are outstanding public service contributions in community organizations, particularly contributions related to law, justice, and the legal system, activism in the Rutgers community, a continuous dedication to public interest that goes above and beyond that of most law students, as well as a GPA of at least 2.5. Will the graduating Philbrook Student Award winners, whose names are listed in the program, please stand? Now, in recognition of academic achievement, I will be reading the names of those who are graduating cum laude, followed by magna cum laude, and then summa cum laude. Those graduating Those graduating cum laude, please stand as I read your names. Gregory S. Bergman, Nathan M. Buchter, Elizabeth Ann Carbone, Ashley Elizabeth Edwards, Kiara Kyung Han, Melissa Hogan, Sean Vistus, Catherine Kiernan, Hannah Gail Leone, Jessica Ellen Losing, Jessica Lauren Meller, Randolph Early Mershon III, Keith Edward Nagy, David Napiorsky, John Gregory Nikonchuk, Joshua M. Olaf, Patrick O'Reilly, Philip Anthony Portantino, Nicholas Gordon Rotsides, Emily Patricia Walby Santoro, Corey Charles Sidelsky, Brian Richard Zuhensky, Trevor Taniguchi, Jeremy J. Zacharias, and Timothy Zanke. Those whose names I read next are graduating magna cum laude, and will you please rise as I read your name? Brian M. Block, Justin A. Corbalis, Daniel J. DeFiglio, Noah L. Dennison, Andrew Stephen Essler, Tyler William Hochsettler, Ann E. Hoover, Alexandra S. Jacobs, Muhammad Ali Mahmoud, Timothy Michael McCarthy, Alexander Colin Meck, Brad Michael Reiter, Elena J. Rentz, Meha Hamad Sayam, Christian Stout, Jeffrey Yaffa, John S. Yee, Jennifer L. Yu. Congratulations. And finally, those students graduating with highest honors or summa cum laude, please stand as I read your name. Shlomo Z. Citrin, Joanna H. Farber, Amanda N. Follett, Brian John Garrity, and Jordan Scott Flynn Hollander. Congratulations. And finally, the Law School is pleased to acknowledge the winners of the Rutgers Law School Awards for Outstanding Scholastic Achievement. Would these students please rise for acknowledgement at their seats? Joanna H. Farber and Shlomo Z. Citrin. Last, but certainly not least, please join me in congratulating the winner of the Paul C. Ireton Memorial Award for highest grade point average. Would Amanda N. Follett please rise in her seat?
Thank you, Vice Dean Oberdiek. For our School of Nursing, please welcome Lynn Baricki, Clinical Associate Professor and Associate Dean of the Baccalaureate Program, who will read the honors. There you go.
Thank you, Chancellor Pritchett. The Chancellor's Award for Teaching Excellence, this year's recipient, a member of the faculty of the School of Nursing, is Dr. Janice Bites. Dr. Bites has also been inducted as a Fellow in the American Academy of Nursing. Dr. Robert Atkins, a member of the faculty of the School of Nursing, has also been inducted as a Fellow in the American Academy of Nursing. These Fellows are national nursing leaders in education, management, practice, and research. Sigma Theta Tau International Eta Mu Academic Achievement Award, awarded to the pre-licensure student of Eta Mu with the highest GPA, is David Pierce. Thank you. David is also the recipient of the School of Nursing Camden Academic Achievement Award. This award is presented to the undergraduate student with the highest GPA. Sigma Theta Tau International Eta Mu RNBS Academic Achievement Award is awarded to the RN student member of Eta Mu with the highest GPA, Erin Coulter. Rosita Shemardinova. Rosita is also the recipient of the School of Nursing Camden Academic Achievement Award. This award is presented to the undergraduate students with the highest GPA. Congratulations. Robert Turner and Michael Wazirka are also recipients of that award. The Rutgers University-Camden Alumni Association Outstanding Senior Award is presented to the graduating students who have demonstrated outstanding leadership and service to the campus. The award recipients are Alyssa Cooper, and Peter Kim. The School of Nursing Camden Academic Achievement Award is presented to the undergraduate student with the highest GPA, Jamia Gunsday. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Barucki. Okay. It's now my privilege to recognize the academic achievement of other students across categories that transcend our individual academic units. So Rutgers-Camden is home to an innovative and highly competitive honors college. And it's been my personal pleasure to teach many of the students in the Honors College. And I want to ask our Honors College students in the audience to stand and remain at their seats and be recognized. Thank you. Every student who we honor here today has worked to the utmost of his or her ability and has generated truly impressive results. For some of those students, those results include the attainment of a perfect grade point average of 4.0 or better. I will read the names of each student by their academic school. I ask them to stand at their seats when their name is called and remain there until the last name is called. Please hold your applause until I am finished reading all of the names. James Boyle, Amy Charlesworth, Ann Connolly, Thaddeus Felsberg, Matthew Garin, Cecilia Gould, Taylor Cates, Karen Layden, Eileen Lloyd, Courtney Lewis, Athena Markakis, Karen Meyer, Amanda Mosillo, David Pressman, Rebecca Rapp, Jessica Saulnier, Francis Sees, Adam Sheridan, Jeanette Shields, Anthony Voci, Melissa Webb, Samantha Woolman, Judith Wilson, Alay Arlo, Richard Artemowitz, Suresh Baksharam, Amanda Minix, Patrick O'Reilly, Daniel Rosenthal, Laurie Seifert, Richard Scherer, Brian Wade Stingle, Jamie Agunstay, David Pierce, Rosita Shamarova, Michael Waverka. That's everyone. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now I'm going to read the names of honor societies for our undergraduate units, and I want to ask the students in those societies to stand and remain at their seats when they hear their society called, and then please hold your applause until I've completed the list. Amanda Sigma Lambda, Athenaeum, Chi Alpha Epsilon,
Phi Beta Kappa, and Sigma Theta Tau. Please join me in congratulating all of these students. Congratulations. Now, in the College of Arts and Sciences, I'm going to ask students who have received the following departmental honors to stand and remain at their seats when their honors are called. I ask the audience to applaud when I finish reading. There are two departments, economics and political science. Please. There you go. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Now, I ask all the students who have achieved magna cum laude or high honors status in their final GPA to rise at their seats. There are many of them. Thank you. And now I would ask students who have achieved summa cum laude or highest honors status in their final GPA to rise at their seats. Congratulations to all of our academic achievers. We are very proud of you. Rutgers-Camden, as you know, is nationally respected as a leader in civic learning. The following awards and honors recognize the achievements of our students and faculty in this important area of experiential learning. During the past year, some members of faculty served as civic engagement faculty fellows and integrated civic learning into the curriculum. I ask those faculty to stand. We have several of them. Thank you for your creativity. Our Civic Engagement Graduate Fellows enhanced our campus partnerships while also strengthening their classroom learning. I ask them to rise, our Civic Engagement Graduate Fellows. Third, our Civic Scholars, whom have made substantial commitments to civic engagement this year. Would our Civic Scholars please stand and be recognized? Every year, we present the Chancellor's Awards for Civic Engagement to applaud the innovative work done by our students, our faculty, and our community partners in terms of advancing Rutgers-Camden's civic learning experiences. I'm going to ask each group of award winners to walk up to receive their awards from me when I announce your award. I also ask the audience to hold your applause until I finish reading all the names. The Academic Civic Engagement Award recognizes courses or programs that create opportunities for engaged civic learning for our students. This award is presented to the following: Professor Elizabeth Demaray, Professor Thomas Naki, Dr. Lauren Silver. The Faculty Staff Community Service Award recognizes staff and faculty members for service to communities carried out independently of their positions at Rutgers. This award is presented to Dr. Joseph Canada. The Community Partners Award recognizes organizations that partner with Rutgers-Camden to bring benefits to our local communities. This award is presented to two organizations: the Center for Environmental Transformation, which is represented here today by Mark Dorley, the board president, and the Camden City Public Schools North Camden Security Project, which works with our student-driven after-school programs in North Camden. And the members of that team are Sherry Taylor, Byron Watkins, and Frankie White. And, I apologize,
I apologize, there are several more. Vance Watkins, Gloria Fussell, Daniel Grayson, Nahima Harmon, and Kathy Medley. Please congratulate all. Okay. The Student Civic Engagement Award recognizes Rutgers-Camden students who have made noteworthy contributions to communities through their academic and co-curricular work. We have 3 individual students. Please hold your applause until I finish reading their names. They are Rosetta Beltran, Brian Gregg, and Rashida Simpson. Okay. Now, we also have 2 student groups which will be presented on stage by their student project leaders. The Rutgers North Camden Schools Partnership ESL team, which is represented by Madison Rogers, and the School of Law Pro Bono Program's Volunteer Income Tax Assistant Program team, represented by student project leaders Amanda Follett and Matthew Lewis. All right. Now, I understand that in our vast program, we missed one important group of students, so I want to go back. We also have several students here who achieved academic achievement at the cum laude level, and I want to ask them to stand and be recognized. All right. Now, we get to the most important stuff. For those of you that are business students, you already got your degrees, but in fact, you haven't been fully awarded your degrees because now I'm going to confer on the deans all of the ability to give you your degrees. It's a little bit complicated. But just so you understand, today and tomorrow, Rutgers-Camden will confer more than 1,700 degrees upon the class of 2014. 1,700 degrees, that's pretty impressive. And therefore, as Chancellor of the Camden campus of Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and Board of Trustees of the University, I hereby authorize the conferring of the degrees to the candidates recommended by the faculties of the Rutgers School of Nursing Camden, the School of Law Camden, and the Camden Faculty of Arts and Sciences. Authorization for the School of Business, as you know, was provided at the ceremony earlier today. Let's one more time congratulate all of our graduates. Well, it's been a long afternoon, but a productive one. So, I now want to close by thanking you for joining our inaugural Commencement and Honors Convocation to the class of 2014 and your families. I extend the warmest congratulations and best wishes of our faculty, staff, and alumni. You all have much to celebrate, and now that our ceremony is over, it's time to start. So we ask that the members of the audience remain in their seats until the recessional is done. Thank you.
Where are you putting